Everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys the best ways to set up for your Great One grind here in Call of the Wild. Before we hop into today's, guys, do smash the like button and subscribe. It is much appreciated and it does help out a ton with the YouTube algorithms. We're only 10 away from 1,000. I want to thank you guys so much for that. And if you guys are interested in seeing some exclusive, limited, well, not necessarily limited, I'm going to leave it up forever, but amazing content for my 1,000 subscriber special, I will link that video below, or if you are on PC or your phone, you can click in the upper right hand corner right now. Now, without further ado, guys, let's hop into the video. So what do you want to do to set up for your Great One grind? How much money are you going to need? What supplies are you going to need? Well, first of all, you're going to need a good loadout. And what I mean by that is you could possibly buy some DLC with actual money if that's what you want to do. I personally use the 22 for, like, say there was a red deer over there. This one right here. We'll use this one as an example. Oh wait, no, we're gonna use that one because he's facing around. So he's facing backwards. All I'm gonna do is take out my 22, set it to the farthest yardage possible. First of all, we're gonna put a scope on it because, yeah, let's use the accent. Why not? So I actually cannot see him at all now. But anyways, okay, there we go. What you're gonna want to do is just pop a bullet right in front of him. As you can see, it spooks them so he's alert, and then that will make him move a lot more, so that way you have time to quickly switch to your main gun. I main the 308 because it is a 48 rifle, and it does get integrity on red deer, but when I'm not shooting diamonds or rares or anything, I will use the 300. It does take about 90 grand to unlock because it is a very expensive and extreme gun because it can do stuff like that and instantly. Now, without further ado, guys, let's hop into the video. So what do you want to do to set up for your Great One grind? How much money are you going to need? What supplies are you going to need? Well, first of all, you're going to need a good loadout. And what I mean by that is you could possibly buy some DLC with actual money if that's what you want to do. I personally use the 22 for, like, say there was a red deer over there. This one right here. We'll use this one as an example. Oh wait, no, we're gonna use that one because he's facing around. So he's facing backwards. All I'm gonna do is take out my 22, set it to the farthest yardage possible. First of all, we're gonna put a scope on it because, yeah, let's use the accent. Why not? So I actually cannot see him at all now. But anyways, okay, there we go. What you're gonna want to do is just pop a bullet right in front of him. As you can see, it spooks them so he's alert, and then that will make him move a lot more, so that way you have time to quickly switch to your main gun. I main the 308 because it is a 48 rifle, and it does get integrity on red deer, but when I'm not shooting diamonds or rares or anything, I will use the 300. It does take about 90 grand to unlock because it is a very expensive and extreme gun because it can do stuff like that and instantly. This method, or whatever you want to call it, this technique is going to work for all Great One species. So no matter what grind you're doing, you can follow this method or whatever, and it will work for you. So the second thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to need some supplies. You're going to need 16 tents and 32 tripods, and that will cost you all around $900,000. So yes, you do need to go into Silver Ridge Peaks and do some money grinding because it's a doozy. But don't worry about blowing all your money, because as soon as you start grinding, you will start to make your money back. So guys, after you do have all of the supplies that I just told you to get, you're going to want to go through every single water source in your map, and like I said, this works for every species, every map. You can even do a diamond grind. You don't have to do a Great One grind. You can follow this method and you can get a bunch of diamonds as well if that's what you want. Okay, so what you're going to want to do after you get all those supplies is travel to every water zone on your map, no matter what map it is, and look for drink zones. And if you don't know what drink zones are and you're really new to the game, I highly recommend watching some of my other tutorials. I will link those down below. Basically, they're the basics of Call of the Wild, getting you started, learning about the basics such as drink zones, because drink zones are very basic to learn about. So I highly recommend learning about those before you start doing a grind. So basically, you're going to want to find all of your drink zones. If you are doing a red deer grind here in TR, there should be about 72 red deer drink zones, and just another really popular one, Whitetail and Rancho, there should be about 80 whitetail drink zones. And once you have found all of your drink zones, you're going to want to drop a tent at every single lake there is drink zones. So don't drop tents at every drink zone. Make sure they're about 250 meters away from the drink zone that you're shooting, or make sure they're about 250 meters away from every other drink zone. For this lake, I used to have my tent right here. It would spook this drink zone, so now what I do is I put my tent right here, and when I fast travel here, this zone is too close for render, so the red deer will not render in until I travel over here. Then I can shoot them after I shoot this zone and all the other zones. Now, a method that I highly recommend using, and I have a dedicated video based on it because it is a very extreme, hard to learn method. It's not really hard to do, but it's kind of complicated to learn. It took me a couple days, but basically what you want to do is you want to go to every single lake and shoot every single drink zone, but only make sure you're shooting level 5s and above. For red deer, for whitetail, you're going to want to shoot the 2s and above. For moose, you're also going to want to shoot the 2s and above. And for black bear, you are going to want to shoot, again, the level 5s and above, because they do go up to 9 legendary, just like red deer. Now guys, what this method is called, it is called herd management, and basically what that is basically you're shooting the mid-level animals, and it will force spawn bigger animals as if you were shooting the smaller level animals that will continuously respawn smaller level animals. And again, if you want to know easily what I'm talking about, and if you're having a hard time following along, learn about the basics, learn about the animal respawn radius, I guess we can call it, and learn how the animals respawn. It takes a little bit of time to learn, but it really isn't all that complicated. It may sound brainwashing right now, but please go learn the basics. I have tons of different videos, and another YouTuber I highly recommend is my friend Lady Legend XO. She streams all the time. I will also link her channel down below, and again, if you're on any device, click in the top right hand corner. Now another really helpful technique that I didn't really learn, it's kind of self-explanatory, but little things that people don't learn that could really help you out is, instead of going around like on Google and stuff trying to figure out what time your animal drinks at, go through your map, look for any drink zone, literally one drink zone of a species that you want to do a grind on. Go to the drink zone that you found, and as you see in the bottom right hand corner, it says red deer, they drink from 6 or 6:30 until 10 or 10:30. And the reason I say 6 or 6:30 and 10 or 10:30, even though it says 6 to 10, is because their drink zones do overlap, meaning that the deer will be here at least 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after their time. I usually set the time to about 7 and grind till about 10:15. And as you see, it is 10:05 right now, and the deer still are here and they're still drinking, even though that their time says it ends at 10. So basically after that, all you want to do is literally consistently go to all your favorite zones, meaning that, well, when you're using the herd management technique, shooting level 5s and above, etc., and basically what that does is, like I said, it force spawns the big ones, but that'll also fill your zones with small level animals, because obviously you're not shooting them, so they're still going to be there. Is like all these zones up here are all red deer zones, but they're all level 4s and below. So I left this zone completely, and I only literally hunt 3 spots, so I can rotate like 10 times in a single drink zone time. Guys, it is pretty straightforward, and oh wow, that's a big one. That's a great big level 8. And after that, basically, it's really straightforward. Basically, all you're going to want to do is just literally consistently shoot thousands to the point where a great one or a diamond spawns. I have spawned over 30 red deer diamond using this method, and there is a couple different methods that I use, a couple different advanced methods, such as like stacking. I don't even consistently use stacking anymore. I kind of shoot the diamonds as they come, but if you're interested in learning any of those, click the links in the description, check out the videos. I do have dedicated videos for a moose great one and a whitetail great one. I will be coming out with a black bear great one soon. I really haven't had that much interest in it, but I know you guys do, so I will do it for you guys. Thank you guys so much for making it to this point in the video. Make sure you guys do smash the like button and subscribe. Thank you again for basically 1,000. We can say this. We're literally 9 away. I gained another subscriber as I'm recording this video. Make sure you guys do click on this video right here. It is a video that YouTube thinks that you would enjoy. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to shoot this level 8. I'm going to go claim it, and that is going to wrap it up. Thanks, guys. See you guys next time.